are going to continue to add glazes onto our panel today. And my intention for today is to build up more layers of this beautiful white translucent color that we have. I'd also like to see my background get more enriched, and I'd really like to see progress on these eggs to where they're almost done. So I'm going to continue to evaluate. If you paid attention in the first part of this week 4, where we talked about how to evaluate your own work, I want you to continue to keep those things in mind as you're progressing through this painting, and just kind of figure out, what do you need to modify all throughout. Contrast, color, shape, atmosphere, all that good stuff. Continue to think about that as we go through this today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've got my Neo McGilp over here, my standard palette up here, and I have painted since we've last got together on this, so I've got some extra colors over here that you can just ignore. Those I just didn't want to get rid of because, you can't waste paint, okay? So, let's go ahead and get rolling here. Let's start with some bold strokes this morning, because I feel like I need to loosen up just a little bit. So I'm going to attack the background first. I'm going to make a nice orange. Adding some Neo McGilp to it. Making a more rich, darker orange. I'm not quite mixing it in because the McGilp is going to make it nice and thin. So I don't need to worry too much about it being too dark, okay? All right. I'm feeling the color this morning, so that's a little bit of red. You can tone that down just a touch. I'm just picking up some colors that I think might look good in the background. So I just picked up some burnt sienna, along with the brown. And then start adding a little bit of white to this. So I'm going to start working over in the light and moving towards the dark. I'm going to pull some of that over, so there's more of a subtle transition from light to dark. going to soften some of my brush strokes. Over that just a little bit too much. I don't want that, so I'm going to do a little bit of erasing right here. That's the beauty, one of the many beauties of working in oil. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with what's going on in the background. Might lighten things up just a wee bit more right here. I'm going to decide to take smaller brush strokes because these brush strokes I've actually wanted to start to show. So I'm going to take smaller, softer brush strokes. What I mean by softer is I'm not like putting so much pressure on the panel that it's leaving an entire brush stroke. And I'm kind of lightly blending the edge in the background and bringing that over the towel.